Alright folks, we're back. Sorry about, so you may have remembered last episode we were in the middle of a level. Then the footage cut. We had something of a glitch in the game. It was kind of a soft crash, but we didn't really think much of it, and then then when I was editing a video, I remembered that even the softest of crashes will send that temperamental little box into a hissy fit, and it cut the footage.
Yeah, so now we have to replay this level, which, we're not too far back.
We're like a level back. We may be some gear back, though. I don't remember if we had unlocked the Dryzen stuff before or after.
Okay, basically...
if the mech looks different, we unlocked some stuff in this level.
What is it? The triple beam gun. Yeah. It shoots out of my arm. It does a decent amount of damage, and more importantly, it penetrates through enemies.
It's pretty fast, too.
Yeah.
It's a machine gun.
It's a nice little sub-weapon.
Oh, man. Goddamn. So last night, we ordered some pizza. And, so the thing about about our family is that, like, my mom likes Hawaiian pizza, and I like pepperoni.
Yep.
And, like, those are the like, I like pepperoni because now and then I really like a simple pizza. And, the thing about it is that, because I'm the only one who wants a pepperoni, and she's the only one who wants ham and pineapple, we usually get a half and half, right?
Okay.
Because we're the only two who are going to touch that one anyway. So we get the pizza delivered. And when
fuck, I'm just
you're juggling your friends. So when the pizza finally shows up, what was it? What happens is, if you also don't notice, fucking Will is in this level. Great. He's now helping us from the beginning. You had missed just the part where he shows up in this level, folks, so that'll be explained temporarily. Anyway, when the pizza shows up, the pepperoni and Hawaiian half were on the same...
Will is Walmart guy, by the way.
Yeah. The pepperoni and pineapple were on the same half of the pizza, and the other half was cheese.
That sucks!
So, you know, we call them, and it goes between 3 different people because they don't seem to understand why, like, my explanation of the problem.
You put the toppings on the wrong combination.
You mixed the toppings, you didn't fucking do a half and half, and they're like, I don't... So eventually I slowly explained it to the last guy they hand the phone to, and he's like, oh... Would you like another pizza? I'm like, that's why I called. And they're like, all right, we can make you a new one. And like, you know, he finally like very slowly clears what I want with me before they start. And then he's about to quote me a price, and before the words, "What the fuck are you on about?" leave my mouth, he's like, "Oh right, sorry, this is free." And I'm like, "You're damn right."
Oh man.
By the way, it was funny. Like the first pizza took nearly, like the first pair of pizzas took nearly an hour. This one took under 30 minutes to arrive.
Oh! Did you hear about the Little Caesars Sonic the Hedgehog pizza?
Oh yeah. Where like the guy gets the pizza and he's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just Sonic the Hedgehog's head.
Yeah. Oh god, there's one of the really funny ones I saw on Twitter was like a guy like messaging Pizza Hut. He's like, yeah, what the fuck? I ordered a pizza from you guys, and when it arrived, it was just bread. And Pizza Hut's like, oh geez, we're really sorry. Can you send us a picture just to let us know what happened? His immediate response, yo guys, my bad, I opened the box upside down.
Well, at least he's willing to admit it.
Yeah, like, he could have kept the joke, he could have kept going, swallowed his pride and gotten a free pizza. But no, he admitted to his mistake, you know, like a hero. And,
so here's my question. Did he know the whole time and was just doing it for a joke?
You know, it's hard to tell.
Because you have to imagine at least 10% of Pizza Hut's customers are high on something.
Well, yeah, I mean, pizza, like, if I ever get high, like, Pizza Hut, I would order that shit.
What do you mean, if?
When I get high, if I, like, the problem with Pizza Hut is that while I could call them and order the pizza that way, I can't actually use their online thing. Just because they've never fucking updated their goddamn software, my neighborhood still doesn't exist in their computers.
Oh my god, that is...
It's 10 years!
Yeah!
Over 10. It's been over a decade.
Oh shit, I was supposed to...
It worked.
Okay.
You gonna fucking make a thing out of this?
No, it was just funny that, like, I was given the option to ground break and I accidentally specialed him.
Well, I mean, you Mamaroo'd him, what do you want? Oh, right, I should have been recording the time.
Oh, shit, for a second I thought you were gonna say I should have been recording.
No, I don't make that mistake 2 times in a row.
Alright, this is going pretty well so far.
Note to self, 10 minutes, not 15. Anyway, yeah, pizza-related things are funny. Apparently John Teron debated someone recently.
About pizza?
No. Social justice stuff.
Oh.
Didn't go well. Like, it was
I thought we were done with politics.
You're right. To make a long story short, I was just kind of more expressing disappointment in John Tron that he had the easier side, and he seemed to have done both no research and no effort. Like, he's on the side with facts, and it didn't even seem like he bothered to fact-check himself.
That seems to be a problem with a lot of things.
Well, like, my best description of that thing is it looked like John Tron, figuring this would be easy, did no preparation whatsoever, and now kind of just came across as an asshole.
Oh man, what was that thing Bill Nye said? You bring the facts, I'll bring the Vaseline? Or I'll bring the facts, you bring the Vaseline.
Yeah, that was it.
It was on Evolution, I think?
Mm-hmm. Versus Ben Ham. A guy whose proof is, yeah, but the Bible, though.
You could tell how this was going to go, like, right in the opening statement. Because, like, the first thing that the moderator asked was, okay, before we start, what would change your mind? And the religion guy says nothing, and Bill Nye says evidence.
Yeah, so, like, there you go. The bars are set. Neither of them are changing their minds. Because we have all but proven evolution now.
In fact, we're still evolving.
Yeah. The only real thing we would need to prove it is, like, real-time footage of just fucking Charmander evolving, and we're there.
We actually have some real-time footage of bacteria evolving to eat something that they normally couldn't eat.
Yeah, and we do have, like, the footage of, what was it, fruit flies. You could see mutations occur and, evolution happen in the span of, like, a week.
Oh, man.
Just because of how many generations they go through.
I read this thing online a little while ago about this guy who really fucking hates fruit flies. Basically what it was is there were a bunch of fruit flies in his house, right?
Yeah.
So he leaves out a bunch of rotten fruit to lure the fruit flies in.
Yeah.
Then he proceeds to bag up all of the fruit flies that go for this fruit. Then he takes these fruit flies and over the course of like almost a year introduces smaller and smaller amounts of nicotine into their food source. So slowly they become conditioned to be addicted to cigarettes.
Don't you mean larger and larger amounts?
Yeah, he starts off with small amounts and ups it so that they become addicted to nicotine. And then he eventually reaches a point where he can put normal food into their enclosure and they won't eat it because it has no nicotine. So what happens is he lets these fruit flies loose in his house and they start interbreeding with the local populace of regular fruit flies, which creates a situation where the fruit flies refuse to eat anything he leaves out in his house because there's no nicotine in it.
That's a special level of fuck yourself.
Yeah.
That's, for lack of a better term, that's educated genocide.
Yeah, well, it was educated genocide afterwards when he took a bunch of kerosene, mixed some nicotine in it, put it in a big plate out in the living room, waited for all the fruit flies to go and get their nicotine fix, and then set it on fire.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
They willingly walked to their deaths to get that nicotine.
Man, they could have also used that as anti-smoking.
Oh, what, like taking a patch?
No, like, think about it. Think about how good of an advertisement that is for anti-smoking.
Oh, yeah! Holy shit, you're right!
Just your statement. They willingly walked into the flames for that sweet, sweet nicotine.
Then again, this is a story on the internet, so...
Grain of salt.
Yeah. Yeah, grain of salt to say the least.
Speaking of stories on the internet, did you hear about Shia LaBeouf's second campaign after
Oh
his
my
first
god,
one was...
yes, with the hat!
Okay, so there's a long saga here, which makes it perfect for story time, kids. Grab a blanket. I'm about to tell you about the very short-lived and poorly thought-out war between Shia LaBeouf and 4chan.
For the record, Jay is under a blanket right now.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pre-cozy. You can't beat me, I'm already under... Anyway... So it all started with Donald Trump being elected. The first victory of the 4chan alliance.
The great meme war.
The meme war began with the election of a meme. Fitting, almost. So to protest this, Shia LaBeouf starts a campaign where he goes to the... Was it New York? I believe it was New York. The New York Art Museum, and paints a big wall that just says, "He will not divide us," sets up a webcam and lets people, you know... Pretty much, the entire intention was for people to go up and, like, pretty much just tell Trump, like, "You're not gonna stop me from being me." You know, that kind of thing. One of those, like, feel-good art projects that doesn't benefit anyone, least of all yourselves.
Well, no, it got Shia LaBeouf some publicity.
Yeah. Certainly did. From 4chan and 8chan's poll boards. For those of you uninitiated, that stands for politically incorrect.
Poll is a bad place to be, folks.
Yeah. You don't go to poll unless you want to write villains for a campaign and need some good one-liners.
Poll is what some 4chaners call a containment board.
They built it specifically to keep Nazis from shitting up otherwise excellent threads. It doesn't work all the time because sometimes they'll venture out of their cardboard box. Anyway, that's neither here nor... Well, it is here and there, but it's a side story for a different time. So... Shia LaBeouf's little campaign manages to earn their ire, mostly because 4chan is the kind of place that doesn't quite... Specifically, Poll is the kind of place that doesn't like people not liking their precious Papa President Trump. So,
that's an understatement.
So, in a mature reaction, they proceed to keep going up to his live stream of this art project, of which he intended to have running all the way up until Trump... you know, doesn't win the second term, although I still think he's going to win that second term, mostly because American politics are kind of pigeonholed at this point. Again, different story for a different time. 4chaners from Poll begin to, just on a daily basis, show up and chant Trump, make America great again, basically just about fucking anything. Actually, what was funny was a person on Poll ran the numbers, and interestingly enough, more people in a Make America Great hat showed up as a minority than not.
What?
Yeah. Turns out, contrary to popular belief, Poll is in fact not white people.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. No, there was a picture of a bunch of them doing it, and it was like 3 Asians, 2 blacks, and a Latino.
What, did they, like, mobilize all the minorities that have ever been to Poll, all 6 of them?
The funnier part is, like, I think it was completely unintentional, just Poll was like, "Wait, guys, are we not the whites?" Alright, show of hands, who's actually white?
It sounds like something Poll would say.
Yeah. Anyway, so both parties were confused by this, but Shia LaBeouf had to shut down the art project because the museum was tired of having people yell in the museum.
No. Shia LaBeouf punched someone.
No, that was part of it. Shia LaBeouf pretty much gets antagonized by one of the guys, gets mad at and punches him. Charges were laid and Shia LaBeouf actually got arrested. To prevent further violence in the fucking museum, the museum closed down the project. So, I think it was like a week ago, Shia LaBeouf starts up his latest project, which was a flag declaring that he will not divide us.
He made the mistake of pointing the camera into the sky fucking chode.
So he pointed the camera into the sky at the flag, which was flying in an undisclosed location somewhere in America. Poll, however, figured that, no, that's not going to fly, we're going to finish what we started. And using a combination of the following factors, including Shia LaBeouf making the foolhardy decision to sign in at a fucking restaurant in the city.
Yep.
So he signed in at a restaurant. Using that, star maps, corn trails from airplanes...
Chemtrails.
Contrails.
Contrails. Shit, why did I say chemtrails?
Ingrained at this point.
For the record, I do not believe in chemtrails.
No, but it makes for a really good punchline.
Yeah.
Anyway, using the contrails, the star maps, And in one instance, a very brave Anon driving around town honking his horn, they eventually trace the flag and live stream down. Then one Anon proceeds to go in the middle of the night, take the flag down, and in its place fly a Pepe t-shirt and a Make America Great Again hat.
So someone literally has... There was a post where someone literally has this He Will Not Divide Us flag
sitting in his basement.
With, like, poll and the date written on it.
Yeah. Honestly, I would almost want that flag myself, just because that's...
That's historic at this point.
It's a monument to trolling Shia LaBeouf. Anyway, folks, we'll see you next time as we finish
everybody.
this hilarious tale.